Today on the channel, we're going to take a look at Facebook Marketplace and shop for some gear. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at Facebook Marketplace. We're going to shop for some musical gear, some guitars, and some amplifiers. So yeah, without further ado, let's take a peek at what we got going on here. We're going to search the Nashville, Tennessee area and 60 miles outside or perimeter of Nashville, since that's where I'm located. As you can see, we've got some lawn tractors here because recently my lawn tractor kicked the bucket, so I bought a lawn tractor off Marketplace about 2 days ago. Found a Craftsman for $275. Quite a deal. So that got me thinking, we need to start looking for gears. We did this on the channel a while back, and I was like, man, we're going to take a look at some more gear. I haven't looked in a while here on Marketplace. So first thing we're going to do, put on the readers. We've got some EVH equipment here. Looks like $450 for an EVH 2x12. Let's take a look at this. Seems like 2x12s have gotten more and more expensive as the years have gone by. I don't disagree with that, but 2x12s are they're lighter to carry around. They don't sound as good as a 412, but they sure do. They sure do help when it comes to load-ins and stuff, and it kind of gives you that bottom end that you want. Look at this. It says free. This ain't free. Why do they always? They have things that say free. Sometimes it's a trap. I guess they want you to make an offer. So we'll. That looks cool, man. That thing looks pretty torn up. That's an anniversary series. That's a 1960A cabinet. Huh. Alright. $900 for this 5153 Stealth 50 watt. Scroll down a little bit more. Here's a lunchbox amp, $450 for this EVH 5153. Bowling Green, Kentucky. That's a little more than 60 miles north of Nashville, just a little bit more maybe, but easy to get to. Let's see, anything here call out my name? I like how these people tag EVH equipment and you get this Fender Passport PA system. There's a Wolfgang, EVH standard Wolfgang. Let's see what this looks like. Stealth model, pretty cool. No price on it. Wonder why it says 0. $750 for a Friedman 212. Whoo! That's a lot, man. Friedman stuff's good, but dude, $750 for a 212. It's pretty though. This front, this basket weave looking front looks real nice. There's a PRS MT Mark Tremonti 15 watt tube, $500. Those things sound great. Let's keep scrolling here. We're getting all kinds of stuff now. $700 for a player strat. I'll check this out. $450 for this EVH parts caster. Let's take a look at this here. $450. Things up in Illinois. Okay, we're getting Marketplace is starting to branch out a lot farther than 60 miles from Nashville. It looks pretty good. Kind of looks like the 1978. It's got that Fender tremolo on it. Now we're all the way out in California here. $700 for this special. Alright, let's do this. Let's look at Van Halen. Let's see what Van Halen comes up with. All kinds of junk here, probably records and stuff. $2,500 for Axis. This is in Christiana, Tennessee. Let's see, that's pretty. This one's just like the Music Man. The Van Halen Music Man, that is. Pretty neck. These are great guitars. Alright, $2,500. Lowered down from $2,700. Tabs book. Let's see if there's any other Van Halen stuff. $3,000 for a PV Wolfgang, patent pending. That purple? I had a patent pending black Wolfgang that I sold, which was, I don't miss it, but I kind of didn't get enough for it. I kind of regret selling it for what I got for it, but such is life. Not really a big fan of purple guitars. I know a lot of people that love purple. It's just not a good color for me. That's a beautiful neck on this thing. That's wonderful. Alright, let's keep scrolling here under the Van Halen category. There's that Stealth we just looked at. Alright, let's check out, let's look for Gibsons. We'll put Gibson guitar. Let's see what we get under Gibson. $1,750 for a Les Paul. What kind of Les Paul is this? Is it a standard? Is it a classic? It's a traditional. That's a pretty good price. I like a traditional. Looks like it comes with a case. This one is a 2010 model. Yep, it says here in the description, 2010. It's a pretty color. Nice looking back on that. Everything looks in order. You can get that for about $1,500. That'd be a downright steal with that case. $1,750 though, not bad, not bad. $685 for this SG Junior. I don't particularly care for the SG Juniors. These black tuners, I don't know. Got this plain finish, and someone looks like they put EMGs in this thing. They look like EMGs anyway. Got the Gibson bag with it. Yeah, the $685 is not bad. That's just not my cup of tea. So $800, we got a 2007 SG. So for 115 more bucks, this is an SG that's got the plain finish on the top also. I like this one a little bit better. A little bit of ding wear from the input jack or output jack. Nothing serious. Looks like it's got the original pickups in it. Let's see, 98 Blues Hawk. Blues Hawk. P90s in this baby. These are cool guitars. These are real chirpy instruments, man. These things are chirpy. This one's got the hollow body going on. It's cool. Not really my thing, but they sound great. They do sound cool. These things are really popular in the mid-late 90s. Interesting control cavities on these. Yep, there it is, 98. Kind of a blast from the past there. What else we got? There's a Studio 60s Tribute for $750. Not really my thing. What do we got here? $1,575 for SG3 Special White. Got a video going on here. $15.75. This guy's got a chandelier. He's playing some funky jazzy stuff. Little dog in the background. Sounds good. Sounds good. 3 pickups. It's kind of weird. Look at this. Got 2 knobs and a chicken head switch. Huh. I like it. It's interesting. Got the open pore look. Alright, let's get back here. Gonna skip acoustics. Sorry guys if you like acoustics. What the heck? 12 grand for this silver burst. And there's one picture of it. 12 grand in one picture. I wonder if that's, if he meant 1200. Probably not. What do we got here? This is a 2004 standard for $21.50. That's a nice clean example. That's not bad. $21.50 on this is a good price. I'd like $1,700 better, but that probably would never happen. Pretty nice, nothing out of the ordinary, but decent top on that one. $1,100 for this SG with P90s. I just sold my Pelham Blue SG when I bought my EVH Relic series. I do not miss it. Not much of an SG guy, but I do like them, but I'm just not that into them. This is a nice looking top on this one. It's 09. This would look a lot nicer if it had the trapezoid inlays. I think SGs look much better with the trapezoids. I really like the SG customs. Scrolling. $1,000 for this 94 Studio. This thing's got this weird pickup replacement going on here. Gold hardware. Huh. $1,000. $1,750 for 98 standard. Now we're talking. I like this amp better though. Look at that. Alright, let's see here. 98 standard, $1,750. I like this. That guitar's bad to the bone, fellas. Looks like these may be replaced. I don't know if they came with zebras or not. I like that. I like it a lot. Here's a standard, $16.99. I'm not so much into this clown burst in this top. That may be for some folks, but that's just not me. Got a blam whammo right there. Alright, let's moving on. Let's see. 20 grand for this 58 special. What? 1958 Les Paul special. 20 grand. If I was gonna spend 20 grand frivolously, I would buy me a greenie over this any day. I guarantee you that greenie replica will be worth more than this thing ever will be. But specials are cool. I don't understand the affinity for them, but hey. $2,700 for this 2015 335. That's a beaut. She's a beaut, Clark. Slight belt marks on the back, block inlays, complete original sounds, and plays amazing. Burstbucker pickups. Yeah, the block inlays on this look cool, man. This looks like, you know, what was it, Clapton that had one of these back in the 60s. All right, 500 for this silver burst. Man, there's a lot of Gibsons on here tonight. A lot of Gibsons and Epiphones. Ever since Gibson or Epiphone has these, came out with the Inspired by Gibson series with the headstock that looks a little bit nicer, I just can't. This headstock just bugs me now. But these were nice guitars. 500 for the silver burst. And it's got Seymour Duncans. Excuse me. It's getting late. I like it, man. It's got Duncans. And it's custom. That's a good deal. I like that a lot. Like it. There's another SG. This one's got block inlays. See, they just look better with blocks. Got this nice binding and the block inlays. This one's 1100. That's a nice one. Moving on. Les Paul with a Bigsby. Boy, I bet you this thing weighs a country ton, man. This thing is probably so heavy. What if that was factory on that Bigsby? Doesn't say what year it is. What if there's a close-up of the headstock? Got some buckle rash. This thing's old. Let's see. It's a 2000. 23 years old. And that's a 09. This is a 9. Looked like a 0, 2009. That's pretty worn for being an 09, but it's been loved. This thing must play awesome. I dig this a lot. That's very, very, very cool. SGs with block inlays. Looks like 1,000 to 1,300 bucks is kind of the going rate for these SGs that are on here tonight with the block inlays. There's a Firebird Alan Collins mod. P90 and a mini humbucker, it looks like. 1,000 bucks. Lots of rash on this, a lot of buckle rash on that one. That's a pretty good bargain, man. A grand. 2 knobs, I don't know. Not really my thing. All right, let's move on. We've looked at Gibson for a while. You're probably all bored with Gibson. Let's do Fender guitars. Let's see what kind of offerings we got for Fender guitars here. We're gonna see a lot of player strats, I'm sure. 525 on this player, HSS butter cream. 525 plays well, no trades. Probably the first guy that looked at that was like, hey man, I'll trade you my Epiphone Les Paul. 500 reduced found from 700. It's a player series. Not big on this gold pick guard, man. That would look so much better with like a tortoise shell, I think, or even a black guard. Just my 2 cents. What's this, 90 bucks for this guitar? What's that, a K or something? Some clunker. Hey, 90 bucks, man. Blues Beast. Fender 92 Telly with upgrades. Look, it's got this ashtray guard over it. 92 Telly with upgrades. Huh, got a Seymour Duncan in it. It's Mexican. They make good stuff. I like it. Here's a $400 made in Mexico. Kind of picking stuff that interests me. There's so many of them. Gonna zoom in on things that catch my attention. 400. This looks good, man. I like this. It's relicked a little bit. I can't tell if that's like magenta or if that's black or what that is. It's definitely like a magenta color. That's pretty nice. Jazzmaster 700. Mexican Jazzmaster, pretty vibey. I'm digging it. There's a parts caster, custom built. 300. Okay, 650 for this modified, made in Mexico, modified Strat 2000 electric guitar with gig bag. Plays and sounds great. Little to no use or wear at all. I like the pickguard on this. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. I like that. 650 is a little high, I think. Probably negotiable. Aha! Here's a good one. 500 limited edition player telly. Barely used. Had it for 3 months. Bought for 600. That's a nice looking telly. Hey, 290 for the 7 stand. Well, this guy's tagging everything. Try to get rid of this Marshall cabinet. Says free. I'll take it for free. I'll take it off his hands. What? 1,100 bucks for this 94 USA. Look at this thing. This thing's been dragged behind the garbage truck. Refinished by EGC in Texas. Whoever that is. No shipping for trades. I'm open to trades for popular vintage and pro level guitars. Sure you are. I am too. So I guess that's cool. I guess. That's not my thing, but hey, 1,100. $12,345 for this 2022 Fender Kotzen. Why is this 12 grand? That cannot be real. It says asking $1,350. He put a comma in the wrong place. These are great tellies. I've got a Kotzen. Beautiful, beautiful Telecaster. Fat neck. 1820. There's a PRS. Look at this. 2020 PRS CE24 Amber. I'm not a PRS guy. The necks just don't vibe with me for some reason. But man, they're nice guitars. They are awesome. One day I've had maybe 6 or 7 in my life. One day I'll have me another PRS, but it's gonna have to be something special, man. Something special. Got some more Player Series stuff. 35 grand for this 57 telly. Let's look at this. 35,000. Other than the tailpiece cover, this 57 telly is completely original. Appraisal from Gruen. Set up perfectly. Needs nothing but a new home. All right. That's just cool. Plain and simple, man. Wish I had tons and tons of money. I'd be like Joe Bonamassa. I'd buy all this stuff. Reduced JV player Strat 125. There's a vintage Fender Vintage Blues Deluxe reissue for $450. I'm looking for a bigger combo amp. I love my Champ, but I'm looking for like a Princeton for like $700. Probably never find it. Look at this mustard colored HSS. They call it Ferrari yellow. I call it mustard yellow. I've never seen a Ferrari that color before, but maybe a Lambo, right? $4,100 for this Custom Shop 67 Strat Heavy Relic. There's a dude playing it. I played this club. This is Bowie's downtown. Cool. I'm going to mute that before I get demonetized. I like it, man. Aged Seafoam Green. Fender Custom Shop. You know, that's a good price for a Fender Custom Shop. Seafoam Green is one of my favorite colors. Fender Custom Shop has some tremendous guitars. Man, they are pricey, but I think they're worth it. I think they play so good. I think they're worth every penny. I know that sounds ridiculous. Good Lord, what is this? Got the heart in the middle here. Fender Alkaline Trio. Oh, it's an Alkaline Trio. Did Skiba play this guitar? I had no idea that was like their thing. Even though I like Alkaline Trio. Here's this Gibson again. Hey, there's a Fender. This is a Squire Bullet Strat. $100. That's a good upgrade guitar right there. Those things are thin though. You can't put bigger bridges on them. You got to keep the small stuff, or otherwise you can't put the back plate on them. They're too thin. Alright, let's look for a few other things. I'm going to look at PRS. I said I don't like PRS that much. I'm going to see if they've got any, what kind of PRSs they've got in here. There's a McCarty for $2,300. 97. I just think that's kind of ugly. Try not to yawn. I'm so tired. Been a busy day. Busy day. There's a Schecter. What else we got here? PRS CE24 satin. Don't like the satin. 1600. Nah. I don't really like these green. I don't like green guitars. See, I don't like the way these knobs look on this thing. That color. I don't care for purple or bluish colors. I like this pretty good. Now, of course, that one's almost 4K. Alright, moving on. Let's go ESP. Let's see if there's any ESPs in here. There's a Dean. A Dean V. $299. The Michelangelo Badio 06 Dean. Look at this weird PV. One sharp inlay upside down on the 12th fret. $285. Holy smokes, man. I'm not even going to comment on that. There's an Eclipse LTD. Kind of gaudy, man, these inlays. I used to have one of these. It's just a little too blingy for my taste. All this flame top and the zebras and the pearl stuff. They're cool guitars. That's just a little bit too out there for me these days. Ooh, a 1980 Hondo. $350 for this 80s Hondo Formula One. That's cool. This headstock is like a weapon, like an upside down Solar. It just looks like a BC Rich. What was it? A Warlock that looked like that? I can't remember. Or the Bitch. It was a Bitch, wasn't it? Look at this X-shape LTD. Boy, that's a serious point on that one. 1400. I think that looks neat, but I would never play that in a million years. That's a nice looking Les Paul right there. That's a 2017, 2200 bucks. Look at that top. That's a traditional. Now see, he's got this dated wrong. This is a 2012. He thinks it's a 17. Well, no. Look at stupid me. It says 17. I wonder why this is done this way. I don't understand that. That is weird. Why would that serial number be like that? I guess maybe they did the traditionals like that because they were traditionals, but that's kind of weird. Okay. Now, see, this LTD has the same bling that last one had that we looked at, but this color and this together to me looks so much better. This is a hot looking guitar. I like this floating tremolo system. This is cool. Those EMGs, man. That's a deal breaker for me though. I just can't, man. EMGs, boy, that's pretty. To my eyes, that is pretty. There's Dan Electro here. Alright, let's check out some other stuff real quick before this video gets too long. We'll look up Kirk Hammett. Let's see what we got under Kirk Hammett. Here's a ESP Kirk Hammett KH2 made in Japan. 1825 for an ESP. Got the COA. That's a beauty right there, dude. It's got EMGs, but I'm a Metallica guy, I'm a Kirk guy. I would definitely get that. Hey, there's a Kirk Hammett Randall, 120 watts. You never really hear about these things. They existed for a while. Guy paid $25.99 for it, wants $1,200. I wonder if they suck. That's quite a markdown. Quite a markdown. Look at this Kirk Hammett Green Burst LTD, 12 or 1100 bucks. Huh, neat. Made in Korea. That's pretty solid. Now these things, I cannot stand this headstock. It's like the Van Halen Star guitars. They have these weird looking headstocks. This guitar just looks cheap. No offense if anyone watching this has this guitar, but man, the body shape, it looks small. There's no binding. It's so black you can't see anything on it. It's got EMGs. It's got this thing here. It looks like somebody drew it on their notebook at high school. I don't know, dude. $750 though. Kirk Hammett Wah, they put $1 on it. Looks like they want $125 for it. Clickbait, put $1 on it. Of course, it's not $1. Here's an LTD for 22,000 bucks. Way too much money, man. I just sold one of these 602s for like 700 bucks. Mine was kind of rough though. I love these cases. These cases here look so nice. They come with these. $12.49 for this ESP LTD Demonology. Brand new, these things are $1,700. I think without a case. Maybe it does come with a case, but that's a good deal. $12.50 for that. That's a really nice deal. There's a $400 Kirk Hammett. That's a 202, kind of lower end. Lots of Kirk Hammett stuff on here tonight. We're getting up into Kentucky and Ohio and stuff, so we'll kind of scale it back. Let's do Dave Mustaine. See if we got any Dave Mustaine stuff. Nothing near Nashville. There's a Dean V Mustaine. That's kind of weird. Murphy Lab. Let's see if they got any Murphy Lab stuff. I love Murphy Labs. Let's see what we got. Probably nothing. Oh, we do $59.99 for R9 Murphy Lab. Same guitar here listed. Got one Murphy. Let's check him out. That's in Nashville. 6K. It's a lot of money, but you know, this is a custom shop. This isn't a Murphy. So that's a little bit, that's kind of too much money. You can get a Murphy Lab for $5 used. Murphys are better. In my opinion. Alright, one last search. Let's take a look at, let's see, Ibanez. Pulling up some Schecters. There's an Ibanez Prestige 1400. That's a serious guitar right there. Bare knuckle aftermath pickups. Pretty slick. Ibanez Axion 700. Doesn't look like a lot in the Ibanez world. Let's see if there's any Steve Vai stuff. Steve Vai. No Steve Vais. Let me look up Satriani. There's a JSX head. 950. It's in Goodlettsville. That's a nice amp. They got a $200 Satriani JS100 here. That's up in Kentucky. I was like kind of interested in that. That was like close. 200 bucks. I was like, if that's within 10 miles, 20 miles, I was like, wonder if you take 150. There's $1,000 for a JSX. Oh, look, there's a Kirk Hammett White Zombie. $1,000. That's a deal. That's in Indiana. I wonder why I pulled that up. That's a real White Zombie with a case. That's the deal of the night right there if you're a Hammett fan. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Thanks for shopping with me. I hope you like this kind of content. Enjoyed doing this. I'll do more videos like this in the future if you like. Please hit the subscribe button, comment below, and until next time, have a great day. Peace out.